So, last short I pointed out this long forgotten joke from Wrath of the Lich King. There's a link to it right here. It was about these 4 Argent Crusade captains who were quest givers in Zul'Drak and later returned in Icecrown Citadel during the Gauntlet heading into the Frostwing Halls. And I mentioned that they had funny lines that harken back to their old jobs. In that short I focused mostly on one specific joke which I consider the cleverest, but I still wanted to give some attention to the other dudes as well. Croc Scourgebane is the champion of the Ebon Blade. If you were a Death Knight competing in the Argent tournament, you'd deal with him instead of Edric the Pure. There's no known lore about this past with Sister Svalna, but I always felt their back and forth was some nice extra detail that stirs the imagination. So Captain Arnath, back in Zul'Drak, had the player collect bat wings.
You miserable fools never did manage to select a decent bat wing.
And Spider Ichor.
That was for bringing me spoiled Spider Ichor.
Captain Brandon had you collecting herbs for pain medicine.
All the pain is gone.
It doesn't hurt anymore, does it?
Captain Grondel had you cremate the dead on the battlefield.
Please burn my remains.
He also has the Conflagrate ability despite being a warrior.
Can you feel the burn?
Captain Rupert loves bombs. He had the player throw grenades in Nerubian burrows back in Zul'Drak. Here, he's actually seen throwing bombs himself.
Prepare for an explosive encounter!
And yes, despite being already undead, he can still die and be resurrected again.
It was a worthy afterlife.
And then throw more bombs.
What an explosive ending!
I like when they reuse the same characters instead of endlessly just coming up with new ones, even if that means they end up dying. At least their story is told. I know it's not the deepest lore, nor the most important thing, nor the funniest thing in WoW, but it's moments like this that define this game, in my opinion.